Yo, what's up, guys? This is D Brown with Track Headz. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Track Headz. So, this morning we are on the track. It is cold. As you can see, it's a little bit dark outside. I got a nice I got a nice workout on the docket for today. So, today I have two times, I believe I have 25-meter fly. So, I have a 25-meter running along with a 25-meter fly. I have two of those, pretty short rest, kind of like 2-3 minutes, nothing too crazy. And then right after that, I go straight into 2 times 300. So, excuse me, a little bit background about these 300s, right? So these 300s are what they call like, it's kind of like a weird 300. It's not like your typical 300 where I'm running at a consistent pace for like, 85%, 90%. There's different zones that I'm running in, right? So when you see the video, it won't look too crazy. So for the first 50, I'm approaching it. I'm running at about 90%, right? And then from the 50 to the 200, which is 150 meters, I'm basically floating. So if you run the 400, you know what a float is. A float is typically what you kind of do on the backstretch, right? Nice and relaxed. You don't necessarily lose speed, but you don't inject any more speed. You don't inject any more speed either. And then after that, from 200 to 300, you typically pick up the pace, initiate, pump your arms a little bit faster, initiate kind of faster turnover. You want to see a bit of a shift of a gear. So I haven't done anything like that in quite some time. Like I said, I plan on running some 400s this year. And I haven't really been able to execute a quality 400 in a couple years. So, it's one of those things where if you don't use it, you lose it. So I'm really focused on building up my ability to kind of turn over, shift gears, the same way that you might do in a 200 or a 100. In a 100, it's build up to 30, transition to 40, 50, 60, and then you kind of switch gears into max velocity. 200 is the same thing. You come off the curve, you kind of switch gears to max velocity. And the 400 is a little bit of a fatigue component, so I'm just got to get my body used to that, which it hasn't done in a while. So, like I said, it's good to practice it. So a lot of the times for these 300s aren't going to be the fastest, obviously, because I'm downshifting. But it's giving my body the stimulus that I need to be able to eventually hit that in a race, as I continue to get stronger. Also, something worth noting, like I said, I've been lifting really heavy weights as well. So, like I said, it does a lot to your body sometimes. Sometimes you don't strike the ground as powerfully as you would like, or you do, or just not as fast as you would like. Your rhythm and force applications are a little bit off. So as you see some of these sprints, you can kind of see what I mean. Nothing wrong with them. Like I said, even with this first 25-meter fly, it's kind of hard to shift gears just because my body is so in a state of fatigue. This is the second one. Like I said, good pushes. I get to max velocity, trying to hold it. Feels pretty good. So this is the first 200, or excuse me, the first 300. So like I said, still pretty cold out there. I got a little bit of a sweater on. So I get a nice push out, set, boom, nice push out, 90%. I'm getting up to max, and then not max by 90%. Then I kind of like I said, float. I don't necessarily relax, but I'm kind of relaxed in my arm swing. Trying to establish a rhythm. I'm basically going from like 90 to like 85. Trying to keep the momentum. I'm still trying to get good at it, but like I said, this is what practice is for. You guys are just getting a little bit of a insight, and once I hit this 200, I try and shift gears just a little bit. Like I said, very subtle, but at this point at the 300, my legs are kind of burning a little bit, to be honest with you, right? So I'm continuing the rhythm. I'm trying to keep my body together, and then I run through the cone. I give myself approximately like 8 minutes rest, nothing too crazy. And like I said, it's starting to get warm. The sun's starting to come up, so you can't really see me right now. But as I get back in frame, this is my second set. I'm getting ready. Nice push out. And like I said, it's the same thing. Right now, I just have a little bit of heaviness on my legs still. But like I said, I get to 50 and I kind of like not downshift, but I kind of use what I built up and kind of relax. I probably could have picked it up just a little bit. I feel like I'm a little bit too relaxed. But like I said, this is something I'm going to fix as we continue to train and get stronger and get more fit, especially with this new weight training on my body. I'm not expecting too much of fast times. And now, I'm still trying to pump my arms fast. I'm trying to get my legs to turn over a little bit. Right now, I'm really feeling it. It's hard to get my knees up. It's really, really tough. But like I said, it was a pretty okay workout. These are the workouts that, even though the times may not be what you want, in this case, it was about 40 and then 41. Like I said, not very pretty. Definitely a far cry from the speed that I'm really looking for to stimulate. But like I said, you know, a lot of the time is about effort, especially when your legs are still heavy from weight training. Legs are still heavy from, you know, the training that you've been doing. You know, it's eventually going to come back around. And I've been here before. I've been here in the fall where you do all this weight training and it kind of slows you down just a little bit. But I can't wait to, not lift as heavy, and then you'll see the times adjust accordingly, guys. So I'm gonna thank you guys for watching. This is D Brown with Track Headz. Like and subscribe below. Peace.